everybody, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and on a snowy day, I'm on a video streak today. Made so many videos, whoa. Anyway, today I want to give you a little bit, I read about it this week. I want to give you some guide to what used Nissan Leaf, and for that matter, any other used electric car. But I'm not going to talk about used Teslas at all because they are still in a higher stratosphere. Talking about middle class people like us who want to buy an electric car. So obviously, the cost of used electric car is enormously low, which is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for anybody who wants to get into the EV market and a used EV. And I will focus on a Leaf because it's the one that is most common, has the most inventory. But you can apply to any other car. So when it comes to the Leaf, I highly recommend. It's not a must, but I really recommend that you get the 2013 and up. The upgrades that took place in 2013 in terms of the battery, in terms of the heat pump, and all those things, all the little mistakes that were done before, which is fine. 2013 and up is a very good choice, in my opinion. 2013 and up. That's number one. Number two, decide about your price range and your miles. How many miles the car would have, and what's the price range that you should be in your mind. Have a budget in your mind. Where do you get it? You can get it from any Nissan dealer. I mean, all the Nissan dealers that I know, they have Nissan Leafs on display. I saw a 2015 one for just last week for less than $10,000. But you can certainly buy it from people who list their car on TrueCar.com, on Cars.com, on Carfax.com, and on. There are plenty of websites and plenty of opportunities to buy really great deals. Now, the problem, okay, everything has good and bad. The problem with buying it online, and unless you're gonna narrow your search to where you live, so you can actually go and visit the car and see it and drive it. If you buy it from another state, you are maybe taking a gamble. So I highly recommend to look within 30 to 50 miles radius from where you live, so you can actually go and see the car. And many of them will be on some dealers' parking lots or are private people. So if you go, make sure that all the bars on the miles bars at the dashboard, make sure that they're all filled in, that they're not missing. If there's one missing, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't buy it. If there's one missing, you should really demand a significant discount because you will get less miles. So I would not buy a car that's missing bars, but if you do, make sure you get a good deal. I would open the charge port and make sure that the orange charge cover for the regular charging port is not broken, that works. And if there is a fast charger, also known CHAdeMO, make sure that works. Okay? And make sure actually to plug in the car, make sure it actually works. All the Nissan Leafs come with a trickle charger cable. Make sure it's in the trunk. Make sure it's there. Open it, make sure it's not broken. All right? Again, determine what miles that you want to tolerate and what the price is, but the essential is the battery state, which you should look at the bars. Make sure that the charging port works. If it's broken, then you're dead. Okay, you need to make sure that it works. Plug it in and make sure that the lights come on and it's actually charging. It's very, very important. All right, and the flap works. Then you go and you make sure if it has a Bose audio system, like my car does, make sure the subwoofer in the back is intact and it's working. Test drive the car. Always test drive the car. Obviously, that's why it's important that you live close by. Test drive the car and make sure to put it in reverse to make sure that all the cameras work. Depends on the model. They can have a surround, the 360 surround cameras, or they just have the reverse camera. Make sure the cameras work. Touch them, go around the car, in the back, in the front, on the sides, and make sure that they're there, that they're working. There's no schmutz on them. Tires. Check the tires. Tires can cost $100 to $200 a pop. Make sure the tires are in good shape. Take like a quarter. You know how the test of how you test tires. Make sure they're not all the way down to the thread. Make sure you check that the tires are in good shape. And look around for scratches. Now, obviously, you're buying a used car, so it's conceivable. My car, this car I'm driving now, has scratches, so it's conceivable. But something that you can negotiate. Something you can negotiate, and something that you can get a better deal for yourself. So do all the checking. But with electric cars, it's very important. The charging, the cable, the state of the battery, the bars for the rated range, and all that. Turn it on, drive it around. Make sure that, now, if I'm you, I would demand that the car is fully charged when I come and see it, or the next time I come and see it. You want to see that it's fully charged and how much the rated range. Winter time should read about 80, summertime between 90 and 100, if the car is in good shape. All right, so make sure you check those. And as I always say, I highly recommend buying used electric cars because they are so cheap and they are so available. They are available beyond belief. There's a bazillion of them you can get. Not a problem. Almost in every state. And even if it's not in your state, you can get it shipped. And it's a good way to get into the EV market through that very inexpensive, good entry point, so to speak. Good entry point into the EV world. All right, I hope this was helpful. If I missed something, put it in the comments. Questions, put it in the comments. All right, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next episode.